James Kaufman, World News Report today, December 17th, 2024. God bless you and yours, no matter where you are in the world. Please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, ring that bell for critical future updates. Ukraine assassinates Russian nuclear, chemical, and biological defense chief. Now, of course, they're blaming Kiev, but this defense minister just announced that the U.S. was currently preparing a new pandemic. Announced that this week live. The Kiev regime once again has resorted to asymmetrical tactics, also known as terrorism, and assassinates a top Russian general in a move that is sure to generate a considerable escalation and also certain retaliation by the Russians against top Ukrainian officials. I can't believe they haven't all been assassinated already. Now, I have a video to the entire assassination. I'm going to leave that link. It's an X link in the description. But early morning today on the 17th, an improvised explosive device, or IED, was detonated in Moscow at the building's front door of Chief General Igor Kirillov. Sputnik reported on Telegram, quote, "The Russian Investigative Committee has opened a criminal case into the murder of Lieutenant General Igor Kirillov, head of the Troops of Radiological, Chemical, and Biological Defense of the Russian Armed Forces, and his assistant." The IED was planted on an electric scooter positioned at the entrance of a residential building in southeast Moscow. This was obviously where Mr. Kirillov lived. Let me just say that they're going to be lucky if all of Kiev is not wiped out over this one. A top Russian lieutenant general was killed blocks from the Kremlin on Tuesday morning. Ukrainian intel services are taking credit for the assassination. The device contained 200 grams of TNT, and the blast resulted in the deaths of Igor Kirillov and his assistant. And it was some blast. Again, that URL is in the description to the entire scene. I'm pretty sure it's not YouTube friendly. Quote, "Bomb squad forensic experts and investigators are working at the scene to determine all the circumstances of the crime. Video footage from nearby surveillance cameras has been seized and is being reviewed by investigators," Emergency Services has reported. A criminal case has been opened and a search for the perpetrators is underway for the killers of the general who dared expose the U.S. biolabs in Ukraine. General Kirillov had systematically and fearlessly exposed the heinous crimes of the Anglo-Saxons and NATO provocations, noted Russian Foreign Minister spokeswoman Maria Zakharova. As one would expect, the Russians are vowing swift and terrible revenge over this assassination. Quote, "The military and political leadership of Kiev and the Kiev regime should be waiting for imminent retribution for the murder of the head of the Russian Armed Forces, Lieutenant General Igor Kirillov," said Deputy Chairman of the Security Council of the Russian Federation. He continued, "These Nazis, including top military and political leadership of the disappearing country, will face imminent retribution." This was posted in a Telegram post. Condolences in connection with the death of Kirillov. His words are quoted by the Secretariat of the Deputy Chairman of the Security Council of the Russian Federation. Let me just say that, well, ladies and gentlemen, this is getting pretty down and dirty. Russia could take out all of Kiev and the rest of the Ukraine in about 5 minutes. They've been very, very cordial at this point not to have already done so. Please share, subscribe, and always remember, anything's possible. Bizarro world.